Before I learned to measure myself, before I knew the weight of a name, before the questions started forming and everything felt up for debate, you were already speaking kindness, already calling me your own. Not because I'd done anything right, but because I was known. Not an accident, not a late decision. I was always in the picture. I was chosen before the noise, before the striving, before the doubt. You set your love in motion before I tried to work it out. This wasn't earned, this wasn't borrowed, this wasn't mine to lose. I was chosen before the noise, and I'm learning to live from that truth. I spent years trying to stay steady, trying to justify my place, calling pressure being faithful, calling fear knowing my place. You keep speaking something quieter than the voice I learned to trust, that I don't have to prove my value, I just have to learn to rest. Every label falls away when I hear you say my name. I was chosen before the noise, before the effort, before the fall. Your intention wasn't fragile, it was never built that small. This is grace without conditions. This is love that makes me new. I was chosen before the noise, and I'm learning to live from you. Blessed, not because I feel exhaled, not because I'm strong, named before I ever answered, kept before I ever walked on. You don't take it back in silence, you don't change your mind in time. What you start, you see completed, and you never leave behind. I was chosen before the noise, before the crowd, before the claim. You didn't wait for my permission to call me by my name. So I'll stand inside this freedom, not rushing, not confused. I was chosen before the noise, and I'll live from what is true. Ooh. Chosen, secure. Whoa, stone walls, borrowed light, ink running thin tonight. Chain on my wrist, but my mind's still free. They think silence is what this place is for, but I've got words I can't ignore. If they won't let me walk the streets, I'll write what people need. I'm not waiting on release, I'm not counting down the days. I've learned the truth doesn't need space to make its way. So I'm still writing, even from the floor, still speaking hope through an open door. They can hold my body, but they can't stop what I've seen. I'm still writing about freedom with a chain beside me. I walk roads I'll never see again, heard the crowd, felt the wind, but this room has its own kind of work, its own kind of calling. It places. Lived and tried, grace holds firm when there's nowhere left to hide. So I'm still riding with my back to stone, still calling people what they already know. They can lock the door, they can silence the room, but I'm still writing about life, breaking through. Chosen and looted, not by blood or name, brought in close, not pushed away. Yeah, this gospel doesn't need permission, it doesn't wait to be approved. It moves through letters and through lives, and now it's moving through you. I'm still riding, not to pass the time, still lifting eyes past the bars and lines. If freedom's rooted in the truth, then tell them this for me. I'm still writing about hope from captivity. Yeah, still riding, still believing, I'm still free. I was standing on the outside, learning how to keep my place, reading signs I didn't write myself, trying not to overstep. I knew the distance by heart, knew the weight of not quite in. Then grace came closer than I expected and rewrote where I'd been. I thought belonging had conditions, I thought peace had a cost, but you stepped straight into the space where I thought I was lost. I was brought near, not by effort, not by name, not by trying to get it right or learning how to play the game. You didn't wait for me to cross the line, you didn't leave me there. You broke the distance in your body, and I found myself brought near. I'd seen walls dressed up as wisdom, heard division called the truth, watched people build their faith on lines they never asked you to approve. But you don't measure us in borders, you don't speak in us and them. You took the pieces we were guarding and made something new again. Not outsiders looking in, not strangers passing through. You called us family before we knew what to do. We were brought near, not by blood or history, not by earning a position or defending what we believe. You didn't ask us to become the same, you met us as we were. You broke the walls between our names, and we were brought near. No more standing at a distance, no more proving we belong. This house is built on grace and truth, and it's been standing all along. What was hostile lost its power, what divided lost its its claim. We're not defined by what we were, we're defined by what you made. We are brought near, not because we figured it out, but because love stepped forward when we were still in doubt. This isn't fragile, this isn't thin, this isn't built on fear. You tore the curtain wide open and we're standing here brought near. Brought near, still here at home. There were things we couldn't name, things we sensed but never saw, like a song without the words, like a door without a lock. We thought truth was kept in shadows for the few who knew the code, but you spoke it into daylight and let the whole thing show. What was whispered, what was hidden, what we thought was not for us, you placed it in our open hands and called it love. And now we know, not everything but enough, not the end but the beginning of trust. You didn't keep it for the certain, you didn't give it to the strong. You let the mystery breathe among us, and now we know. I was sure I stood too far out, sure I'd missed it by a mile, learning how to live on scraps, calling distance being wise. But you didn't speak in riddles, didn't wrap it up in fear. You said grace was always meant to draw us near, not a secret to be guarded, not a prize we have to earn. This was always about belonging. Now we learn, now we know, we're not guests, we're not passing through. This was always meant to include. You didn't build it on exclusion, you didn't leave us at the door. You made a place where none existed, and now we know. This love is wider than we imagined, deeper than the lines we drew. It's not fragile, it's not hidden, it's been moving us all along. If faith is learning how to trust it, then I'm learning how to stand inside a truth that's bigger than what I can understand. Now we know, not by pressure, not by proof, but by standing in the truth. What was hidden now is spoken, what was distant now is close. You've made your home among us, and now we know. Now we know we're not alone. Oh, I spent a long time half asleep, learning how to get by quietly, keeping my head down, watching the clock, calling comfort peace. But you don't wake us up with shouting, you don't break the door down hard, you open up the curtain slowly and let the morning start. I don't wanna miss this moment, I don't wanna walk it through with my eyes half closed like I used to do. I'm wide awake, not rushing, not afraid. Ooh, wide awake, learning how to live this way. Ooh, there's a light that doesn't blind me, there's a truth that doesn't bruise. I'm wide awake and I've got nothing left to lose. I don't need the old distractions, I don't need the noise they make. I've seen how easy it is to trade the real thing for escape. But there's a rhythm in the daylight, there's a steadiness I trust. It's not loud, but it's enough. I'm woke, I don't want borrowed brightness, I don't want a cheap display. I want the kind of light that stays. I'm wide awake, standing in what's true. Wide awake, seeing everything new. There's a joy that doesn't fade fast, there's a hope that's here to stay. I'm wide awake and I'm living like it's day. Yeah, this isn't reckless, this isn't blind, this is learning how to keep in time with a love that doesn't need the dark to prove it shines. I'm wide awake, not perfect but alive. Wide awake, letting go of all the lies. If this light keeps teaching me what it means to choose, I'm wide awake and I've got nothing left to lose. Wide awake, still here, still learning. Wide awake, still learning. Wide awake, wide awake, still here learning. I've learned that strength doesn't rush in, doesn't always raise its voice. Sometimes it just stays put and makes a quieter choice. I don't need to win the moment, I don't need to prove I'm right. I just need to keep my footing when the ground shifts overnight. I'm not braced for impact, I'm not set to fight. I'm learning how to stand my ground without hardening inside. I'm still standing, not because I'm strong. Still standing because I'm held when things go wrong. This isn't force, this isn't pride, this is grace that doesn't run. And I'm still standing when the work is done. I won't feel like it was wisdom, cold defense being wise. But peace doesn't need protection when it's built on what is right. I don't carry every outcome, I don't need to see it through. I just stay where truth has placed me. upon the floor. Whatever comes, whatever fades, this is where I'm from. I'm still standing when the work is done. I don't need the whole horizon. I don't need tomorrow clear. I've learned to walk with just enough light to get me from here to here. There's a calming, not demanding every answer in advance, just staying with the question and giving faith a chance. There's enough light for the step I'm in, enough truth to keep my foot in. I don't need to see the end. There's enough light to begin. I used to think belief was certainty, something solid I could hold. Now I know it's staying present when the future's still untold. I don't rush the revelation, I don't force the way ahead. I trust the ground I'm standing on is where I'm meant to tread. This isn't blindness, this is peace. This is knowing when to breathe. There's enough light for what's true today, enough grace to walk this way. I don't need more than this. There's enough light to stay. I don't need a louder answer, I don't need the moment marked. If you're here inside the ordinary, that's more than enough of a start. I've said what needed saying, I've walked what I could walk. Now I'm learning how to listen and let the silence talk. I'm here, not searching, not afraid. I'm here, nothing left to prove or say. If this is where you meet me, then this is where I'll stay. I'm here. All the words have found their place, all the movements settled down. What remains is simply presence on unremarkable ground. I don't leave this changed by spectacle, I leave this held and known, learning how to carry peace back into my